Hey everyone, welcome to This Is Voices in Your Head live from your mom's basement. We are hanging out. Clearly, we're really not in your mom's basement, guys, but just letting you guys know, give you guys a heads up. We are having a good political web show today. I love this site. I had a guy jump into my stream yesterday, start talking a little bit about bad about Trump, and it got me thinking, there's still a lot of people who are very, very misinformed about Trump and who Trump is. So I want to go ahead and basically have a discussion on who Trump really is. What are his stances? All right. So wasn't staying here? Sure. Actually, you weren't, because I just started one and you weren't even in here, I don't think. Maybe. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and give this a shot here. See what we got going on. So, stances on Trump. Okay. We talked about, of course, I got the notification, got right as you got off. It's all good. No, what I was doing was I was doing a little prep show, kind of making sure I had everything in order. But made $20 in socks yesterday. What? I don't even know. If you get stocks. Okay, that makes more sense. Socks. I'm like, what are you doing? Selling stuff on eBay and all that fun jazz? Get over it. Anyways, so if you guys could actually help me out a little bit on this stream. I'm not playing with viewers. I'm doing more of a political web show, just having a conversation. I don't even have that. Oh, wow, that's really, really cool, man. It's awesome. Yeah, I haven't even gotten involved in the stocks yet, personally. It's a really great thing to do, just haven't never gotten around to doing it yet. So, oh, get that goal! Oh, right, absolutely. Tells me the economy is rocking and I blame Trump. Booyah. So anyways, actually, let's even talk about the economy right now. I'm down for that. One of the biggest confusions is a lot of people are still saying that Trump is super, super bad for the economy. It's not good. Here are a little bit of statistics on, oh gosh, stats about the economy, how the economy is doing, what Trump has been doing to boost the economy, which there's a lot of confusion about it, especially certain places has been causing an uproar. I won't name certain news stations, right? Although we all know who they are. Anyways, so the stock market is actually booming. It has been making a lot of records in a long, long time. Right there, Hero Gamer. So it's actually been making a lot of records lately since Trump's been in office. Let's see, the house market is actually really, really booming as well. Oh gosh, which personally I'm not sure which way that means. Does that mean if it's like really good to buy houses or just really good to sell houses? I would think that it's really, really good to buy houses right now. I just know that apparently right now the house market's really, really good. And in all reality, even to sell houses right now. All right. That's good. That's good. Because in all reality, if money is flowing around, okay, prices are high. All right. Well, then I got my information. Either way, that is actually really, really good news because if it's really good to sell houses, it's really good to. Oh, what a beautiful save! It's really good to. Oh, let's lose my train of thought. Um, we're gonna go ahead and make scores and stuff. Not really. So buying houses are really, really good. Well, basically, house market's really good, and the reason for that is if money is growing, well, if money is being passed around, all right, that means the economy is doing well because people are actually spending money, all right? Oh, that's what it kind of means. So if if the house market is really high, it's because a lot of people are buying houses as well because of uh demand, right? That would be the way it goes. That's the right wording for it. It's all about demand, demand, demand. If everyone wants houses, then prices go up. So in other words, everyone's buying houses, things are growing. If the economy is going that great, money's being passed around. If money's being passed around, our economy, our growth, America is growing. All right, supply and demand. That's the other word I was thinking about. Gosh, always so many words trying to come out of my mouth at the same time. This is what happens when you do it live and you don't have like a little teleprompter in front of you, so you know every word to say, right? Which also means more money going back to taxes. That is absolutely right. And so, money's flowing, economy's going great thanks to Trump. The reason for that is the businesses, jobs are booming. All right, jobs are booming. Everyone's getting more money. Oh, what a go! I lower. Yeah, that's actually very, very true, Captain Dance. That's why lower taxes is better than higher taxes, even though, see what happens, alright, this is where a lot of Democrats get confused when they want higher taxes, is because they want the instant right here, right now solution, okay? Which ends up a lot of times causing problems in the future. Because it drops down the economy, and the economy has issues. It has slow growth and everything else. Some of the best states that do very, very well are Republican states because they have lower taxes and the economy grows a lot better. I think they know exactly. Nah, I think so. I think, they want all the money to flow to them instead of flow out to everyone else. I don't know. They have a lot of people believe in it, and if that was the case, then all these people who were not so rich, who are struggling, especially in lower income places in super, super big cities, they thoroughly believe that higher taxes is better because they get because taxes go into the federal fund, right? And which is always super, super good. Well, it's always that hard point to find that medium of lowering the taxes enough to where the government still getting money off of taxes, but not too high that people are not spending money, but that enough people are spending money that it balances out high enough. I don't know if that makes any sense, or if they rely on Facebook news without doing research. Yeah, well, that is a lot of people. But then again, there's a lot of people who there's a lot of Democrats out there that they're actually very, very informative, and the reason for that, I hear you on that, Hero Gamer. There's several people in my family like that too, but actually, there's a lot of very well-educated Democrats and that have gone to college and are very, very successful because a lot of those people actually live in those big cities. They're very rich as well, and or all sorts of stuff. And they're very successful people. And what that comes down to is that is exactly what colleges teach. All right. A lot of colleges are democratic colleges that they control the schooling market, and that's what they are able to teach because that's what those the yeah, exactly. Colleges, schools, they very much rely on government funding, which a lot of Democratic parties fund schools, colleges, high schools. Oh crud, that was the wrong way. Whoopsie, I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, guys. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. Alright, so anyways, that's why we can't have nice things. Marv screws it up, that's right. So we have colleges getting funded by political parties, a lot with Democratic parties. But there's a lot of good research on the whole concept that if you were push ow. Fact is, a lot of colleges, they teach higher taxes is better. All right, that's what we know. That's what is taught, and that is what people believe because people go to college to learn, right? They don't go to college to say, hey, I'm smarter than you a lot of times. They go there to learn. So they're open-minded, and they're open-minded to listening to things even if they are wrong. All right? So in turn, when they teach about higher taxes is better, you know, the government gets more money and they can spread out and they can help out the economy because they can now fund all these government funds, whether it's health and welfare or whatever else, to help those people who are struggling in life, then oh my goodness, it sounds amazing, does it not? Absolutely sounds amazing. And so it appeases to many, many people. And so then, yes, they start defending it. Although, I don't know if you've guys seen a lot of Democrats try and defend that. A lot of them really don't know what they're talking about, but they act like they do, especially when it comes to things like Trump. Alright, so back to the economy aspect of things. Jobs are growing. Alright. Uh-oh, I missed. Jobs are growing, and the reason for that, let's get that go! Boom! Shaka-laka-laka! So economy's growing, alright? Jobs are growing. We are actually the lowest unemployment percentage that we have been in a long time. Okay. With easily the last, ever since Obama's reign, I mean, I can go just about anywhere and people are hiring. Everyone is hiring. Have you guys looked at jobs and businesses, and everywhere it's saying now hiring, and look at that, we got another go. All right, that was a weird moment, guys. Is that 15 years? Oh, it could be 15 years. It's basically we've dropped the unemployment rate very, very well right now. And people are like, oh, Trump hasn't done that in his 1 year. There's no way. Well, what's actually going on is Trump is bringing jobs back. What he's doing is he's actually allowing more of the little man to start oh my goodness. Look at that goal. This is how we do it. All right. Even my small town has a lot of openings, right? Everywhere it's growing, man. Everywhere it is growing. All right. So what Trump is actually doing is big news sources, they are establishing, oh, Trump's not doing this, you know. It's not Trump, it's Obama who got these in the position and everything else. And Trump really hasn't done much in office. No, that's not true. What Trump has done in the businesses is take away restrictions for smaller businesses. So now there are actually a lot more smaller businesses growing and booming, especially with the tax plan and everything else. What's happening is people are getting confident in Trump. People know Trump is doing well for the economy. Right? I don't even know why that ball just floated. Oh, I thought that guy was actually going to hit it. I wish this kind of growth was going on when I was trying to run my business, right? If that was true, your business also wouldn't have died, but they put so many restrictions on small businesses there, Captain Dance. So, and that's what Obama's been doing for a good long time. Is screwing up those businesses. Is that another goal? No, it wasn't. And so, I don't know, it's just all going super, super good for everyone right now. Economy's booming is totally because of Trump, because what he's doing is taking away those restrictions. Small businesses are starting to grow. So if small businesses are starting to grow, that means there's more companies to have more jobs. He's also making it more difficult for companies to go build factories and everything else over in the other countries, all right? And so then in turn, they're coming back and keeping their businesses here in America, which is keeping a lot of jobs here in America. He's lowering, what's up there, Demigod? Is that who I think it is, Demigod? Do I know you? I know of a Demigod. I think I know you in person. I would hope that would be you. But things are going great. Hope you're having an awesome day. So jobs and here's the thing. If the little business is doing good, taxes are dropping for bigger businesses. What happens? Yeah, people say, "Oh, if you give businesses more money, what they do is they just take that money, right?" Oh, that was completely unlucky. So unlucky. Hey, you guys want to Captain Dance, do you think you can go ahead and give a Demigod some extra Marv bucks, by the way, for hanging out? No, I'm lagging a little bit, guys. This sucks. Then you go something for 2 weeks. Oh, I left for like 3 weeks. I wasn't able to stream, man. Are you from the Vermintide stream, possibly? Because that one, I got a whole bunch of new people. I actually know another gamer tag who's Demigod. I actually know him in person, so I didn't know if that was you or not. Yeah, you can do Bestow 500. Yeah, Warhammer, that would be it. Yeah, I did that Warhammer stream, and then I was gone for like 3 weeks for training for my job. But yeah, I'm back. You should come check out my stream more often there, Demigod. I've been growing and growing and growing, and I'm loving it. But right now is a political web show. I do a lot of gaming with viewers as well. We're talking a little bit about Trump and who he is, what his stances are. I love to hear from both sides of this parties. So it don't matter if you're a Trump hater or not, or whatever else, or if I do all sorts of conversations. Anyways, right. So anyways, the great thing is, so people are always whining about like, business, don't give businesses their taxes back, like they need to pay their taxes kind of thing. We need to take their money so that the government has stuff. Well, that's not really true. What happens is if businesses get some more taxes back, what ends up happening is they get more money so that they can spend on other people. Basically, they can hire more people for more jobs because, in all honesty, rich people, rich businesses, they're always looking to expand their business. All right, always looking for it. Because the more they expand the business, the more money they make. So in turn, that actually gives more people more jobs. Now, granted, their arguments trying to grow too, but I'm only at 51 followers. And did you vote Trump? I supported Trump. Absolutely, I did. Granted, I hear from both sides. I do have a lot of information. Well, that's a little bit of what my stream's about right now, man. Trump is growing the economy super, super well right now. That is the #1 reason. All right, if we keep going at the rate we are going with our trillions of dollars in debt, Obama doubled that deficit. Trump is booming the economy. House markets are way up. Stock markets are way up. Businesses and economy is growing super, super well. All right. Granted, I understand that there's a lot of political debate and there's a lot of conversations that Trump's a bad person and everything else. Well, that's neither here nor there, and also what that is a political game. They've been trying. What they've been doing is they've been trying to cause problems because he's doing so well in office, and they always known that he would do well and that he would shake the political world, and that is very much what they are doing. Mueller is, yes, he's investigating Trump for investigating people around Trump. They're trying to get him. Democrats are. Everything else, that's for another political web show, to be honest. And what's really going on is he's really not. If he was going to lose office and he's been doing such bad things that Democrats have been saying, then he would already been kicked out of office. All right. But they can't find anything on him is a problem. They can't figure out how to kick him out of office. And Mueller is supposed to be biased, although it's very, very interesting. What's up there, Twisted Flicks? It's very interesting because a bunch of the #1 lead investigator for that Mueller investigation on Trump and all that fun jazz is actually, oh goodness, is actually very, very much Democrat. Like, he hates Trump with a passion, all right? And not even they can figure out what's going on, all right? Not even he can figure out what's going on or how to kick Trump out of office. All it is they're just trying to cause problems for Trump, man. That's all they're doing. I mean, they're doing a good job at it. It just flat out won't go anywhere because they have absolutely nothing on him, nor can they find anything on him. I mean, I don't know if you remember the whole James Comey, oh gosh, testifying to, oh gosh, the really important high up people. This is what happens when I'm live. I can't always think of names at certain points. But James Comey testified totally that, hey Mop, can you try to help my mixer? We can talk about that a little bit later, but not at the moment, as I'm doing a political web show. If you keep coming back, I'll talk to you a little bit more about it. Right now, trying to stay a little bit on topic, which I totally got off topic, right? So economy's going great, guys. We'll get back to this. Businesses are booming. Oh, high taxes for businesses, all right? So I know there's a big debate on the fact that don't give businesses their money back, like big businesses, because all they do is put money in their pocket, which yes, they will put money in their pocket, but then they'll turn around. At least some of that money will go out to the people. It will go out for more jobs and new careers and hiring and upgrading their stuff. All right, catch you later there, demigod. Peace out. And so that's how it goes. All right, talk to you later there, cat. Oh, you might be talking to the other guy. I don't know. But so even though those rich people will get richer, it also beefs up the economy. And the fact is, if everyone has more money, they tend to spend more money. Which, if people are spending more money, the economy is growing because the money is flowing around. Trump understands this, and this is why a lot of people voted Trump. Wait, can I get a label too? What do you mean, what kind of label? What are we talking about? By the way, Twisted. Oh, yay, Mr. Cupcake Man. I figured out that you need a different bot to do song requests. Oh. Dude, that is amazing. Look at that, look at that. Twisted wants to call you names? Yeah, well, it is what it is. I guess you just need to suck it up and not get offended, right there, Cat and Dance? Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. So, actually, hey, Twisted, by the way, I gotta have a conversation with you about what we've been doing. Yeah, we'll also be looking at Firebot, but we'll be having... I gotta have a conversation about what we found out thanks to Hero Gamer and some other people and my own research and different things. So, I'll check that kind of stuff out. We'll have a good conversation after this web show, huh? So anyways, racism, alright? People still think Trump is racism. That's at least what that egg guy was talking about last night. He's racism. He likes to sexually attack people, different things. Well, I know this is kind of a slight cop-out, but Trump has never been charged for any sort of sexual actions on women yet. Everything has been very easily dropped out, mostly because none of them has had cases yet. Fact is, if they have a case, it will go somewhere. But if you are trying to nail a big rich guy to a wall, why would you just back down and deal with, like, say a no, what's the word again? Oh, that was dirty. I noticed Trump doesn't accuse anyone with those terms unless he is accused first, right? Yeah, very much. Actually, that's kind of with all of Trump. Like, he really doesn't attack people unless they're trying to cause problems with him, and then he shuts them down. That's what all the drama's for, is because people are trying to make Trump look bad. And so what Trump does is he turns around and he smashes them first, because that's what you do, in a sense. And, well, I mean, it may not be the most best moral thing to do. However, fact is, if you're gonna fight, you gotta fight fire with fire at the same time a little bit. In a sense, I mean, not always. That is the way he does it. He stands up for himself, he sticks up for himself, and he makes things happen. And he won't put up with the fact that people are dissing on him when he is trying to do something in what he believes. Now, I granted, other people believe that Trump is just a horrible, horrible man, but I think it more has to do with the concept that they don't like what he stands for, and they don't want him to succeed, because if he succeeds, it hurts them. Alright? And so that's what I think kinda is what's really going on. Plus, on top of that, it's all a big political show, man. Uh-oh, I got mailman. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah, I know it's mail. Hey, thank you. So, that's what that whole big fight is, but so all it is people trying to make Trump look bad. Hasn't gone anywhere. If people actually had bad things on Trump, people would get sued more. That guy totally just scored for us. That was like the best person on our team right there. Look at that bad. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, let me score for you guys. Oh, wait, that was my own goal. Weird. Or wait. No, crap. That was our goal. I was swapped around. That's what happened when I wasn't paying attention. No. Oh, that was mean. Whoops. Alright, so... No! Alright, so... They're just trying to cause problems because they're trying to make him look bad so that they can do their own agenda. That I can get and I can respect. However, that means a lot of their stuff that they are trying to say about Trump, a lot of it's false. Straight up. Hence why people are trying to say that he sexually attacks women. Oh my goodness. And they charge him in a sense. Well, it's funny because if that's the case, then why, and you have something on him, like legitimately on him, then you would not settle out of court. And that's kind of where the big problem lies, guys. Is why would you settle out of court if that's what truly happened? What, you just trying to be rich, or you just trying to jip him off and you really don't have anything and you're just trying to get money? That's kind of how that works. A little bit of cop out, but you know, it's also true. If there was that many people who are charging him and say that they have something on Trump and that he is this bad man, all right, why is it nothing has ever stuck? And that they don't go anywhere, they just settle out of court, nothing really happens. Like, well, what's up with that? So, also, is Trump racist? A lot of that, their biggest argument has to do with that whole Charlottesville incident. I don't know if you guys remember that, with the whole, oh goodness. The white supremacists, they were, let's see, they were doing, oh gosh, what do they call, this is what happens, No. Get it. They were doing protests. All right, white supremacists went out and got rights to protest for not taking down like Confederate flags or like statues, basically history of America, while other people were trying to take them down. Okay, white supremacists did this completely legal. All right, and this is their biggest argument of why he's racist, because he turned around and said that white supremacists did this legally and that they were good people. He wasn't saying that what they believed in were good morals. All right, he did not say that he believed in white supremacists. He said that they were good people, that they weren't trying to cause problems. They just did things completely legal to get what they wanted to be done, which is completely 100%, 100% is allowed in America, right? In America, everyone can think whatever you want. just because you're a white supremacist and you believe that uh, the black race or any other race is inferior to you, does not mean that you're any less of a man than anyone else. Now, that's not me saying I am backing them up. Personally, I don't like what white supremacists believe. I do not believe it, but that is what they believe. And I can still respect where they grew up and what they feel that they think they know. All right? And who knows, in all reality, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. No, I'm not even going to say that because I don't believe it. But they think they're right. All right? Does that mean that they're completely horrible people? No. Does that mean that they want to kill every single black person, Mexican, or any other race? Absolutely not. Granted, yes, there are a lot of white supremacists that do want to do those things. Does not mean that's everyone, and you cannot categorize people for believing those things. Alright? It's just not fair, it's not right, it's not Christ-like. They cloak themselves in Christianity to hide in White Lives Matter, a statement that defies some statements? Wait, they clone. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't believe in what they believe. All right, plain and simple. I don't feel that it's right. I feel everyone should be equal. Everyone has a say in everything that matters. Okay? However, if they do something legally in the United States, it does not make them a bad person. So Trump's statement of saying, oh gosh, I'm not even paying attention. Trump's statement of saying there were some good people on white supremacist side. Yeah. There was some good people on the white supremacist side, and there was some bad people on both sides. Okay? That is what he said. He said it straight up how it was, which is why I love Trump. He is not politically correct. He states it how it is, guys. And what that means is, you know, there are good people on both sides. Alright? That's not saying that he is for white supremacy, because white supremacy, he has actually established that he does not like white supremacists. Alright? That has been proven time and time again. What's up there, Smashy RL? Welcome to the stream. So, if, let's put it this way, okay? There's actually several YouTube videos. Someone want to pop up the status? Uh-oh. More politically correct. Oh, crud, I missed that one. Here, we'll, jump here. That is a status of what my title is there, Smashy. So, let's see. There's actually videos on YouTube where throughout his whole entire life, Trump has denounced the KKK, or he has trashed the white supremacists. Like, nowhere in history is there a single video saying that Trump is a white supremacist, or that he is okay with white supremacy, or not liking black lives or Mexicans or anything like that. Like, nowhere in history will you ever find that. However, he is very much... Now, I don't know if I can say he's completely 100% equal to all, because there's always those, you know, people... Well, you always tend to do things for certain people. Kind of give people a little bit more props. Usually it's because you believe in what they are doing. So saying equal to all is I don't know if I could completely say that. What's up there, Mafazio? How you doing? So that's a sketchy thing to say, 100%, but I would say that he's not racist in any way, shape, or form. There are YouTube videos that straight up, like, just they're compilations of literally Trump saying that he does not like white supremacists. And we are talking about all the way, and all that wasn't just a political game. All that was straight up way back in like the 90s, maybe even the 80s. I can't quite remember what the latest one was, but yeah, everywhere saying that he denounces the KKK, doesn't like white supremacy, all this stuff. So that's all what it comes down to. It all is manipulation by media and everything else. All right. Not right now. They're doing political web show. He's back. He's back. All right. So, So all that comes down is to logic. All right, thinking. About what is really going on, who's manipulating what words and why, and what. Seriously, hearing it straight from the source, guys. Not listening to what people say online or news media, because everyone's got their own agenda. Alright? Such a dad joke. You always want to... Oh, hit it backwards! You now know me better than most. Wait, oh, snap. What? I don't even know. Anyone know what Xmas Reese going for? I do not know what Xmas Reese are going for. I don't know where that conversation came from. Love dad jokes. That's weird. Oh, that's fantastic at the same time, man. Super great. Oh. I wish I had Cuphead. I want to play Cuphead. I think I'd be really, really good at that game. Might get it sometime in the near future. Captain was talking about his lifespan, very small. That's why you know him better. Oh, ouch! What a burn. All right. So in fact, also, if Trump was racist, I'm gonna say something here, okay? If Trump was racist, all right, I guess he wouldn't be working with Ben Carson, who is straight up a Republican black man, right? If Trump was racist, he wouldn't be working with Steve Harvey, which we all know is very, very black, on how to make the inner cities a better place. All right? In fact, Steve Harvey got a lot of flack from the black community because black people want to say that Trump's racist for some weird reason with no real facts or evidence to prove this. If he was racist, he wouldn't have married a woman from another country. Ouch! Snap! Although she is a Russian, so she's kind of white, but in a sense the same idea, I guess you could say. She's a model, so she's the exception, right? Oh, Burrito Bro, I've been gone for too long. I don't know anyone. Yeah, that's what happens when you're hiding out, playing basketball all the time and doing fun jazz, right? All right, I'm going to do one more match, and then I'll probably end this political web show. If Trump wasn't racist, if Trump was racist, he wouldn't be going into lunchrooms at his in the kitchens at his restaurants and different places, and handing out $100 bills to the staff who are white, black, Mexican, and everyone else. He is not treating anyone else any differently just because. All right? Isn't it irony that people say he colluded with Russia, but they also say he is racist? Yeah, it's a little bit. Racism, though, they're just talking about he's racist against black people and Mexicans, especially with the fact that he wants to build a wall, guys. Ironic. There we go. Close enough to the same thing, right? Oh, I should be drinking water for this stuff, guys. So, that we're gonna go ahead and get that ball out of here. Booyah. If he was racist, oh no. Oh, drugs. Here, oh, actually, that is a very, very good topic on drugs, especially since a topic I've seen recently. But one last one, okay? If Trump was racist, all right, Trump wouldn't have. He is a huge fan of Omarosa. I don't know if you guys know who Omarosa is. She is straight up a black woman. Oh, I missed. All right, Omarosa is a straight up black woman. She was on the, oh gosh, his show. Money, money, money. The Apprentice. There we go. So she was on The Apprentice, and Trump is a huge fan of Omarosa. All right. She is a straight up black woman. Now, Omarosa gets a lot of flack. Omarosa Manigault? Yeah, I probably butchered that last name, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, wait. No, not the television actor. She's a very, very smart businesswoman. Very, very smart businesswoman. She was on The Apprentice for several seasons, like at least 2. She might have been on for 3. He is a very big fan of her because she is very, very business savvy, very good at business, and he works with her quite a bit now. And Omarosa actually gets a lot of flack from the black community because ever since he became elected and everything, that Trump is racist, so why are you working with the racists, right? Well, it's also funny because if you go back, I don't ever really recall Trump ever being called a racist until he started running for office, right? Pretty sure that's where that came from. So where does that come from? Oh yeah, it's a political game. They're trying to make him look bad, right? So just another thought, a bit of information to throw out there. Now, big topic on Trump and drugs, because I actually just found an article. Washington and some other states are pushing the agenda of what a goal. I have not been doing anything in Rocket League. I'm just running around and doing stuff randomly. But anyways, that you got states that have recently legalized marijuana and all that fun jazz who are going after Trump because Trump is now going after the whole marijuana industry in America. Which is causing problems for them, and they don't like the fact because Trump, not 100% sure on how. Yeah, it's totally a 1v2. This is stupid. No. He's making it more difficult for him. He wants to cause problems to the marijuana community. Right? I need to learn how to shoot. I'm garbage. Complete trash. I just know that they're after him because during his campaign, he never really mentioned his stance on marijuana or drugs or anything like that. Well, anyone who knows Trump knows he has always been against drugs or alcohol or anything like that. He has always been against that stuff. And the reason for that was because now I'm gonna butcher this story a tad bit just because I'm not sure exactly 100% what happened, but I do know the general basis of the story. I would have to look it up, which I did not because I did not know I was going to have this conversation today. Oh, he blew me up. No. And I still goal scored. Booyah. Anyways, Trump is actually like 100% against drugs and alcohol. All right. And the reason for that is because his brother actually died using either drugs or alcohol. I can't remember which one. But yes, he actually lost his brother to drugs or alcohol. All right. Trump's favorite basketball player is Magic Johnson. Really? I did not know that. So if Trump was racist, his favorite basketball player wouldn't be Magic Johnson, who is a black person, right? How do I know this? I do research, man. I've done plenty of research on Trump. In fact, if you want, I can send a link about this information. Alright? You going out there, Mafazio? Alright, I'll catch you later. But no, it is very, very true. Trump's brother has died. You're good? Alright, well, take it how it is. If you, want to prove me wrong, you can always try and prove me wrong, right? I don't even know why I hit that crooked. It's just because I'm setting it up. Oh! Yeah, right? No, I do tons of research. I listen to a lot of news sources on both sides, Democrats and Republicans and independents. All right? So yes, I do a lot of research, hence why, like, when I'm not streaming, I'm like doing research either on politics or on how to make my stream better, or I'm updating my stream to make it better. Alright, this is what I'm doing with my life, guys. Or I'm spending time with family, alright? So, yes, I do my research. Trump's brother died of drugs or alcohol. One of the two, I can't remember which one. Alright? And that was my last match on that. So I'm gonna kind of end this real quick. Alright? So, he is not for drugs or alcohol ever since he lost his brother to that. He's always been against it. He's always pushed away from it. Alright? Maybe one day, not right this moment. I got other stuff to do as soon as I get off this stream. I gotta talk to a few moderators and different things. And get doing some live stuff. I'll be playing with viewers a little bit later. But that would be my political web show, guys. So I have a lot of respect. Personally, I'm against marijuana and alcohol, drugs, or anything like that as well, because it alters your brain. Alright? If it alters your brain, you really shouldn't be taking it unless it's for like medicinal purposes. Alright? To help you out. For recreational marijuana, I disagree with it. But you know what? It's just like alcohol. Alcohol's legal, and people want to say marijuana should be legal too. So just throwing that bit of information out there. Personally, Trump is doing a great job in office. When it comes... Oh, also another quick thing on Trump, which you guys, I don't know if you guys know, he has made a lot of advancements in the ISIS war. Alright? ISIS militants in the last year. Alright, I want to give you guys a little update on this because it's very, very good information. In the last year, went from 3,500 militants of ISIS down to like 1,000 militants. Alright? He's actually kind of got about the same plan as Obama, because the generals are still kind of the same. He's listening to his generals and getting stuff done. However, the difference between Obama and Trump, this is a big thing, okay? Trump gets stuff done. And what I mean by this is Trump knows he's not a general, All right? He doesn't know war. He doesn't know war at all. All right? So what happens is Trump has actually given more authority to the generals who are on the ground. All right, all those generals on the ground that knows what's going on, he has given them authority to get things done. He's not holding them back. There was an interview with a high-up general, I want to say it's a general or something like that, someone who's on the ground, who's in charge, captain, whatever. There was an interview with him. He said, even though we are losing some Americans in this fight against ISIS, we are getting the job done. We are pushing ISIS back. ISIS has lost an extreme amount of ground in the last year. All right, we are making pushes, and this sergeant was thanking Trump for the fact that he was able to make these decisions without having to wait for Trump to approve of these decisions, that they can just do it and they can just get it done. All right, they can make big pushes, and so ISIS is actually getting hit super hard. Trump is making advancements, and he is getting the job done, just like he has done with everything else. All right, so we're talking about, again, the economy is booming, job market is booming, house market is booming, stock market is booming, jobs are coming back to America, unemployment rate is down. All right, ISIS is being pushed, politicians are running for their lives, so to speak. All right, he is getting the job done. All right, so that is it for my spiel of Trump's stances, and he's starting to push on the whole drug aspect as well, which America has a lot of drug problems. All right, if you want to know more, go ahead and rewatch this episode. We talk a lot about Trump. If you guys like this, I will be uploading it to YouTube. You can also watch it in my stream channel. YouTube channel is Voices in Your Head. You guys can find me or Voices in Your Head community at my Xbox Live Club, Voices in Your Head. You can find us on Facebook, Voices in Your Head Gaming. You can also find us on Twitter. I forgot the username because I'm not running the social networking aspect of this whole community thing, except for the Xbox Live Club. Those Tomahawk at controllers. That's hilarious. So that is my stance, guys. I would love to hear from you guys, the community, what you guys think. If you guys want to have a debate with me, please have some information to back those up. I've thrown out facts and information, some resources that you guys can check out. If you guys want to know more, have any questions, hit me up. You can comment on the YouTube video. So go ahead and check that place out. I've hit 19,000 views. Oh, boosting it. So go ahead, check those things out, guys. By the way, this is Mop Up Marv. This is Voices in Your Head, and we are leaving your mom's basement right now. Peace. Oh, wrong button. Ha, we haven't left yet, guys. We're still working on it. Adios.